Welcome back. Welcome back. Now, parents of St. Gabriel Isongo Secondary School in Mumias expelled the principal from his office due to dissatisfaction with the poor KCSE 2023 results. Was this the best way to handle the matter? Was it? I mean...
let me tell you, I have a son who finished KCPE, and I said it the previous show, and I will continue to say, it was such a disappointing way of ending 844, because 844 is so time consuming and grueling for the children and the parents, the books, the studying, the amount of pressure, only for the children to be heavily standardized. All you needed to do is go to social media just to read the lamentations of parents, mine included, of children who've worked so hard, but marks were just chopped off. Last year was the highest rate in the history of KCP of parents going and asking for their children's results to be remarked. It was so bad to the point where after a while they said, no, we can't take it anymore. So the reason I'm giving you a bit of a preamble is these parents should realize, number one, this KCP was 100% not truthful. Number two, there's only so much you can do with limited resources. Have you looked at where the school is located? What kind of resources do they have? Number three, your child. Because your child is your genes. Are you smart? If you are not smart, then perhaps maybe it could run in the family.
CD, come on.
No, I'm sorry. Because as Kenyans, we need to stop this thing that passing exams is a measure of success. How can you have the audacity to call a 13-year-old boy or girl a failure? Like, how does it wrap around your head to say these children failed? What is failure? In this life where 1,000 shillings is now 200, where A students are being hired by D students, we should change this framework. And I want to say categorically, shame on all those parents. Shame on them.
Shame on them for being angry at the principal, Cindy. I'm not understanding. Because here's the thing, I saw some of their comments and they were not too off. I think the manner in which they did that, quite unnecessary, very dramatic. But they said, neighboring schools are outperforming them that did not used to outperform them. So when you say, like, where is it, how staffed is it, you know, what kind of resources do they have? I'm assuming it's more or less like an almost level playing field. And they're saying it's since his coming into office, like he's a president anyway, since he became principal, that now they've seen a drop in the performance. So I can understand their lamentations, to be honest, even with all these other factors like, you know, coming into play. But the way they did it is what to me is problematic. I don't think there's a problem in asking, can we have a change of principal if we've seen a drop in performance compared to what's happening. I know it was standardized. Education in this country right now is actually at a very, I don't know,
50 marks. Walikata wa toto 50 marks.
And same happened to also KCSE students, and there's actually even a petition.
This story is about KCSE students,
I mean,
but it's okay, yes.
There's a group called Linda Jamii, I think, that's petitioning to have the entire results cancelled because of the standardization, right? So there's many things that come into play, but I think they've said over the years that he has been principal, we've seen a decline in performance. We want change. I think the way they went about it is wrong, but I don't think it's crazy for them to want that.
The people were angry and they wanted they wanted somebody to take responsibility for what they're feeling and what they're going through. They did. And it is unfortunate that he's the captain of that ship. And as the captain of the ship, you will take the fall. Pole, wewe utaanguka na msalaba wako. It is unfortunate, it is unfair, but it is the job that you asked for, and those are some of the consequences of the job. It is unfortunate.
Story at KCSE. And now Kuni Western, and we're talking about facts. I'm not even saying this to disparage on it. These are facts. There is a lot of teenage pregnancies going on in Western and in the coastal region. Highest number of girls doing KCSE when they're pregnant or they're nursing children. Could there be other mitigating factors? Maybe, maybe he was not the best person. Maybe there were other things coming into place. But the underlying point is, sometimes as parents, we need to also take the personal blame.
True.
I was in a teacher-parent meeting yesterday where the parents were like, excuse me, principal, what are you guys going to do about our kids perfecting their Kiswahili? The principal fired back and said, what are you doing to ensure that the kids are learning Kiswahili at home? We need to stop giving too much responsibility to the school and also doing something at home.
That is true. In fact, I think for many, it's the teachers who are raising their kids. right? They forget that they're even playing any role other than paying fees and making sure that they're clothed. Now, as we go on to the next story, Education CS Ezekiel Machogu has defended himself after a